Hi, people of God. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Frank Wanedu, and today we are come to learn. Of, I have today message, and today we are come to learn something about the power of creation. The power of creation. So we are come to learn something about the power of creation, and in this life, when we read the Bible from, we will take the quotations and we understand it to understand that in this life, everything that we are dealing, that we are fighting for, we have to create that situation. We have to build it up. We have to create it to make it, the manifestation work for our own good. So that situation you are going through right now, you have to create something to able to change that situation. And I believe after learning this, God will help us to understand what I'm trying to let you know. So we will be taking our verse from, let's go into the Bible, taking from Genesis chapter 1. So today's message is the power of creation. The power of creation. So Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 to 3. I read, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And verse 3, the Bible said, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. But look at this. The Bible lets you to understand that in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void. So after God have created the heaven and the earth was without form. So it was formless. It wasn't the view elevation of the earth was imbalanced. Hallelujah. So it was without a form and void. And the Bible goes on and tells us that the darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So the Spirit, so look here, after God have created the heaven and the earth, and there was a creation over there, God created, and the earth was formless and void, and darkness was on the face of the water, on the face of the earth. So understand this. God created the heaven and the earth. So after God creation, there was darkness. But there were nowhere in the Bible that tell us that God created darkness. Hallelujah. But through the creation, after God created the heaven and the earth, darkness was upon. So where was the darkness? After God created the heaven and the earth, there was darkness. So it means your 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 business plan, the business you want to set up, you want to establish, the decision, your career, your academics life, everything you have planned, you have created, there will be darkness. You didn't create, or you didn't create that darkness, but the darkness will find itself. Because if you understand this, God created the heaven and the earth. And the Bible said he created, yeah, but it was formless and void. But darkness was on upon the face of the deep. After God creation, darkness came. So any creation, anything, your business plan, the things you want to achieve, everything you want to set up, your business plans, all of them, yeah, you have the vision, you have the goals, you have set it up, you are working towards it, but you can't find a way through. You can't find the loopholes to penetrate through. Why? Because darkness has found itself through your vision, through the business you want to set up, through the situation you're going through right now. There is darkness. So for God to elevate, for God to take away the darkness, let's go to verse 3. Verse 3, the Bible says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Hallelujah. So, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Why is it that God brought the light? Why? Because there was darkness. Darkness found itself through the creation of God. So, in the creation, God didn't create darkness, but darkness found itself. So, God have to understand that the situation right now, darkness will come. So you have to bring the light to overshadow the darkness. So that business, that academic career you want to achieve, that situation you are in right now, darkness will come. There will be tougher times. So you have to wait and create your light. You have to let there be light. Hallelujah. Bring the word, because the word itself is a light. If you understand this, and God said, so God spoke a word, God created the light. So as a believer, the situation you are in, you have to speak the light. You have to bring the light. Because darkness will find itself in every situation of decision you take, or any decision you took. The devil will find itself. That is the darkness. So the darkness I'm representing right now is the devil. So the devil will find itself. But you have to create the light. You have to bring Jesus in that situation to be the light to overcome that problem, that situation. So every believer, listen to me right now. The situation you are going through, that darkness upon your life right now, you need the light. You need to create the light. Yeah, because every creation, there will be darkness. Every situation, everything you want to establish, there will be the devil that will penetrate a way in that situation. So you have to bring Jesus. 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 Every situation, the devil will find himself. Every believer. So God, allow me to bring this word to you right now. That through his creation, the darkness will find itself. So the problem you are going through, the difficult times, anything, the devil will find himself in that situation. You have to bring that light. You have to bring Jesus. Call to Jesus. Call unto him. Call unto Jesus to come and be the light in that situation. Thank you, brethren. And I believe you are blessed with this message. Thank you, and thank you for watching this video. I will see you with another message, and I know you'll be blessed. My name is Frank Kwenedu. Thank you.